I would love it if you guys could try this mocktail. It's lemonade and ginger ale, and I put some cucumber slices in there and some ice. If you'd like for it to be extra bitter, you can actually add some bitters in there. It'll be nandi, delicious, delicioso. It tastes like a nice gin and tonic, actually. You can't even tell the difference. So for you who's trying to quit alcohol, this will be perfect. It really just tastes like the drink, except there's no alcohol to kill your soul. Okay, that's a little too dark. Let's reel it in.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Hey folks, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time on my channel, hi, my name is Thandi and welcome. Please make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss a single notification from me. Yo guys, today we're actually just gonna be chatting about absolutely nothing. I want to do like a twist to my story times, you know. I don't want to talk about a specific gent. I'm just going to be talking about what the gents have done. You have to confuse the enemy. Shall imagine your future spouse coming to your YouTube channel, oh, I would know my ex son and go challenge. Hey guys, that's not even funny. I'm not doing that no more. No, that's not my brand, and I'm done with that. I am a new better person. This is new better Thandi 2.0. Thandi Effect 2.0.
Period.
But it's kind of difficult because like you're involving a whole other soul, and it's difficult to talk about somebody else. Like, yo, there's this guy. How do I put it? I need to talk like how the gents talk when they're referring to their female friends to their hands. They're always like, oh, they did this. Oh, they took me to this place. They never say, she took me to this place. You, Njolo, guys, you must be woke in these streets. As a finale, let me actually talk about this one gent. I always think that it's gonna lead to marriage with everything. If you're gonna get into courtship, why are you doing it if you don't see the long run? If you wanna be life partners, then I guess you don't have to get into courtship. I don't know. What do you guys feel about this one? Because usually people just say, oh, I'm dating Mingi. But dating could literally just mean going out to a picnic, going for a movie, going to dinner. Like there's no commitment. Like there's no sort of solid relationship that's going to lead to anything. It's literally just the talking stage. That to me is what this fly is actually suicidal. Do you know I can doom you? I don't like flies, cockroaches. Those two things, no. What was I saying? I even lost my train of thought. Anyway, like I was saying, as a finale, I'm gonna talk about this one gent. West African, we're gonna call him West. Uni was actually just an extreme sport. Let's just get into that. If you're dating anybody in uni, good for you. But to be very honest, those things lead anyway, guys. Let's actually just be real. Dating in uni is an extreme sport. Very few of us have made it like, oh, I met this gent in uni and now we're married. Very few. Most of us aren't good at my sports, guys. And most of the time, these gents just want someone to cook for them, and that's just the real tea. Don't shoot me. That's just what these brothers are out here doing. But anyway, let me not be toxic. Let me not bring negative energy. This is literally just a chit chat to talk about life. Celebrate life and the things that happen to us in our youth. So West and he did a foundation course like in Russian. Was that it? Yeah, I think that was it. I think so. I can't remember. But West and there was always like this tension between us. You know, like, oh, I like you, but I can't do this because of that. So he was always like on the silence. Guys, I want you to know, it is very toxic to be in a relationship with someone else and you've got other people lined up. But that's just what people do nowadays. There's just serious moral decay out here. Even if you're in a relationship, you'll be doing things with other people. I'm not saying don't have options, but if you're gonna be in a courtship, there's no room for that, period. If you're dating, yes, date as many people as you'd like. You know, I actually just find it really, really funny that the people who are complaining, hey, Lori Harvey, this time she was with Future, and then that other time she dated Diddy and his son. Is it your business? Please allow us to date freely. Before you're married, guys, you're single. Explore what you want to do. If you want to travel, if you want to date as many gents as you'd want, explore. How are you going to know what you don't like in a gent unless you talk to as many people as you want? Let them know the inner you. Nah, that's not okay. Don't let just anybody into you like that. But there's nothing wrong with dating, guys. Courtship, however, is something more serious because I believe courtship should always lead to marriage. If you're going to be in a courtship, it always has to lead to something. I'm a firm believer in marriage. I hope to get married one day. So that's my thing. You can also get into a courtship, but then you just cohabiting with someone. That's also okay. That's what you guys have agreed on, and nobody should take that away from you. No one should judge you for it. But that's all I'm going to say. If you're going to date one more time, let Lori Harvey be great. Because at the end of the day, the same people who are judging her, you have been with your friend's exes. That's not cool. You are in a relationship, but you are having other things on the side. That's not cool. You are a single girl dating a married man. You are a single guy dating a married woman. Why? And now you have a problem with Lori. See your life. I'm coming for everybody in this video. Let's get the crazy back inside, guys. I'm so sorry. Guys, I actually sometimes feel like I've got ADHD. Because people always like, oh, Tan, did you have a script for your YouTube videos? No. Every single video that I've ever uploaded on here, it just comes naturally to me. I actually should try working with scripts, but I don't think that's within me. I can't do scripts. It just comes to me naturally. Because I'm talking to you about something right now. I'm already thinking about the next 5 things I'm going to talk about. Like, it's like the coolest thing ever. I love that about myself. West. I keep derailing. West and I had, the vibes. And like the girls are like, yo, Tandy, the days I used to listen to the girls, please, if you're going to be with someone, I'm not saying don't seek counsel in certain things, but always pray for the spirit of discernment. Because sometimes people really just are out here, man, to just lead you astray. Pray for the spirit of discernment to know what's right and what's wrong. And I get along. This gent never shied away from telling me that, you know what, one day you're gonna be my girl. Let me just say that. Let me just put that out there. But it only took 2 final years. West actually dated. We had our thing going on, flirting, whatever. And then there was a girl who came like a year later. They dated. Whatever happened between them, that's none of my business. But then she was also kind of like my friend. And then this is where my toxic self came in. Years later, they've broken up like for 2 years now. My homegirl was mad at me for days. She still is. We don't talk, but like, you know what? These things happen, sis. I'm sorry. Someone also took my ex. I'm a person who's like, okay, it's going to work out for them. Let me not come in between them. And anyway, my ex and I, whatever he does, he's an ex. Does not concern me. It should not bother me. But then I would never do that to my friends. Like now that I've grown and matured. That was like a fluke. But then again, sis, like, I should be mad at you because, listen, you know what? Let's not get into that. Let's not be toxic. But it was actually great. Like, we got along so well. Guys, please let me know in the comment section down below. How do you feel about this whole thing about dating your friends' exes? In my situation, let me not justify it. That's not okay. But what I'm saying is that I knew X first. Hey, why am I calling him X? Actually, that's a nice name for him. X, like, niet. I knew West first, aka X. Whatever happened between us happened, but it's not really that deep. He tells me that him and homegirl spoke, and then she was like, yeah, I was kind of upset that you did this with Tandy, blah blah blah. I'm sorry, sis, if you're watching this, or if your other friends are gonna give this information back to you, because I know y'all are like that. You like to watch things here and then go back to people that I talk about. Even they put code names. I don't even know how you put 2 and 2 together. That's toxic. Yeah, guys, don't always think that other people are toxic. Learn to admit when you're toxic, like I have in this video. Sis, I'm sorry I did that. That was not okay. Like, on all grounds, that's not okay. Don't even entertain your ex's ex, like your friend's ex's, sorry. It's just not okay. But at the same time, what did I want to talk about specifically about West? We didn't have that chat. Like, I always left things hanging. Like I said, dating for me, I keep things extremely casual, and you will know. Once you decide to do that information, you choose to ignore it, that's not my problem. And then when you see me with someone else and you're hurt, that's not my problem. Literally, people tell you exactly who they are. I used to tune them, yo, it's not that deep. Because, but then the city was already spreading and things are already getting back to exes, and exes will call us and be like, what's going on here? Why are you with this person? It's none of your business, baby. You're an ex. Past. Stay there. Okay? What I do should not concern you. Unless I'm causing bodily harm to myself, then maybe you can insect yourself. Before that, no, Putin. Shut up. This mocktail slaps, guys. I'm actually not supposed to be taking this because it's fizzy. But because it'll find a guys, please. this chit chat has been toxic, eh? Let's actually talk about good things that build. So, like I said, I'm very sorry, Wes, because like how things ended, he probably wanted something serious, and of course we had the chats, and I could see he was hurt. So this Dage is literally just here for the vibes when I want something serious. I'm so sorry. We tried, but then I graduated and left, and he was there for like 1 other year. And like I said, we're from different countries. Guys, there's been a lockdown since. Okay, after graduation, I went to work in a different country. Then I was like, yo, dog, I really don't see myself seeing you for a very long time. So I'd rather us call it quits. Because let's be honest, guys, long distance is actually for grown-ups. You have to be a serious adult for that to work. Both of you. And you both have to wake up every day and decide, you know what? I choose you. Because, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying is right, guys. You have to be adults, the both of you. Otherwise, it will not work. Communication has to be on point. Okay? Your communication is the thing that's holding you guys together. If you slack, things will just start. Trust issues. Don't be sneaky. If you want to go somewhere, be honest. It's okay. Don't be a toxic partner who says, no, you can't go out with Ningi. If you're not trusting them, then why are you with them? I always say this. If you don't trust your person, break that off. You can't hurt other people, because when you don't trust her, it won't move forward, to be very honest. The communication will also die down. The intimacy will also be like, because, you know, you don't trust your person. So that's just my 2 cents. Trust is a huge thing, man. Trust is a huge thing. Whether you're dating, whether you're in a courtship, whether it's just between friends. That's really what holds a lot of things together. Trust, communication, if it's on lock. Beautiful thing will be created. I'm telling you now. Me, I analyze a lot. You see, I sit down and I look at things. Before I come to a decision, before I come to a conclusion, I would have analyzed all the possible ways that this could have gone. And you have to be honest with yourself in those moments when you introspect. If you're lying to yourself, what are you doing? That's not being wise. You're being a fool. You're being a mumu. You have to be honest with yourself about everything. So me, I was like, to be very honest with you, I don't want to hurt your feelings. And long distance also, I'm just not there yet. My maturity is just not there yet. I feel like I should be dating as many people as often. And if I start to dating, by the way, nothing serious, no, nothing physical, just dates, literally, movies, talking to someone, getting to know them. And I know you won't be okay with that. Until today, we're great friends. We're actually really, really great friends. My parents love him up until today. My mom's always like, why didn't you date that guy? I'm like, Mom, did this video make any sense? I don't think so. If you understood what I was trying to get at. Dating and courtship are 2 different things. Please don't judge this Lori, because, you know, yeah, Michael B. Jordan is the most eligible black bachelor. He chose. He's not put at gunpoint. Yeah, it's a publicity stunt. They look pretty happy to me. Lori can do what she wants. She's a grown-ass woman. And it's not your job to insert yourself in what she does with her life. As a matter of fact, I really think that communication is important, like I always say. If you decide you want to do many things, then keep it casual, keep it at the dating stage. Let the other person know that, yo, you know what? This is what's up. I'm not trying to get into anything serious. Not for you to get into something serious. And then you're found doing other things with other dages or other gents. Why? Why are you doing that? Just remain cordial with everything. Just remain at casual stage. It's not difficult, honestly. It's really not hard. Was this video the most toxic one I've ever uploaded? No. I wasn't always the target or the victim or the one who was a toxic person's victim, whatever you guys like to call it. Sometimes we can be toxic too, guys, and you need to accept. Because all the parties involved here, like I said, the city where we're from, everybody knew everybody. And there were high chances that they've dated someone or they've been in a relationship with someone. So if they're homies, just to keep peace between everybody and for yourself as well, I don't think it's a great idea. But then again, my exes can go ahead and do what they want. That's your life. People are always like, yo, Tandy, your friend has dated your ex and you still call them your friend. Yes, because like there are other qualities to this person. I mean, maybe it's toxic of me to keep them around in my life. What if they did it again? But I don't like to think like that. They learned their lesson. They saw that, okay, Tandy left this gent. If it was really that great, why did she leave? They learned their lesson their own time. Life is a learning process. Will you ever look at them the same though? So I was talking to this one gent and I told him about this one story, how she was trying to get between me and this other gent that I was with. And then after the gent and I stopped talking completely, she actually came back and she was like, yo sis, I actually wanted to be a part of this guy. Imagine, that gent lost his head. Like, he was like, Tandy, how are you even still calling her your friend today? I'm like, guys, please understand that. If the person is not for you, they will go. Just like that. There's nothing that you can do for them to stay. If they don't want to stay, they will go. And you just have to keep your own peace, man. I know it's difficult to hear this, but that's just the tea. I laughed so hard. Yesterday, this gent, right? You know when we guys kiss you girls on the forehead, right? Like those little pegs on the forehead. That's us deleting the common sense out of your head. Guys, when I tell you I choked. Because that's so funny. And the funny thing is, I love those. So like, I've actually realized that when I was a clown the most, those gents they were deleting every day. Deleting common sense out of my head. Yo, guys, I died. Anyway, that's my joke of the day. And I feel like I've blabbered on, chit-chat about nothing, as you can see in the title below. Just be safe in these streets, guys. Remember to stay hydrated, stay safe. This is actually a very difficult time. So many people are losing their lives. You just have to play your role by staying at home. Wear your mask. Always wash your hands with soap and water. Always eat the right food. Eat healthy. Do all the right things. Protect yourself and your loved ones around you.